The secret of the wolves is not just one tangible thing. To know wolves is a secret in itself. To know this history is a secret in itself. In the secret of the wolves lies the secret to man as well. Both paths are similar and at times intertwine. What I found in the secret of the wolves, I found in the secret of man. Here is my story. Many advancements made by wolves are still done or used today. There is a lost, forgotten appreciation for this race of beings who played reliable roles in our existence. Their lost history is our lost history and stands for why things are the way they are today. The secret of the wolves. It wasn't until about a year ago that I found out about my connection. When people think of wolves, they think of the animal. But I am talking about anthropomorphic humanoid wolves. Wolves, which has always been their original name, and that is how they refer to themselves. Little to none on this planet know about who the ancient wolves were, what they looked like. The reason I know is because I started to remember a past life where I was a Norvik wolf. It was at this point in my life when I really started to awaken to a whole other level of truth. From this point in time, my life became magical. I started having dreams and memories of what my life was like living in a community of anthropomorphic wolves who developed civilizations. As advanced as humans, had social economic structures, markets, businesses, elders, classes, and family community functions. It was astonishing how resonant it was for me to see other living beings around you literally looking and acting just like humans do, but they were wolves. As with anything that typically is like this in our history, there was a horrible tragedy that took place with this amazing, beautiful, intelligent race of beings that nearly took them all out. Like most groups that began to get too smart, they were all killed off, like any horrible event, because they were unlocking the secrets to creation, to life, and to happiness through their awareness, which they were more advanced in than humans. I came to know all this because I got to meet that part of myself. His nickname, or what I call him, is Wolves. I got to spend time supporting him as he was completing his final contracts and engagements during his transition phase of his life. I always loved wolves. People would ask me to pick a spirit animal. I typically would have chosen wolves. But it was one magical evening when I had a transmission and a download, or he was just talking to me, where he explained some incredibly deep philosophical and spiritual concepts, understandings, and even some interesting code that even I had not connected the dots on. As I was hosting him, I got to experience my life as if I was wolves living it. I noticed that wolves had so many amazing traits and qualities, had some of the most intelligent songs, and rhymes and dances. It would put a Broadway musical to shame. And they were really cool. There was something absolutely much greater and larger and special to wolves, enough to make a jaw drop. This combination of things, along with a deep-hearted pain, felt sympathy and compassion. I felt for the horrible tragedy that took place to his race, that led me to share their story. And this is my story, the secret of the wolves. Thus comes the truth of what I harbor and known. For when I saw what I saw, I could hardly condone. It was like I had lost that life. But it was so much like this life, I didn't think twice. To see the tragedy was more than I could like. It was like truth erased, justice displaced, and the worst of things happening to kick your ass in a race. What happened to the wolves should be a lesson to all societies. Theirs was almost identical to ours. We do not have the courtesy or blessing to allow it to happen again. This story holds so much importance. In our present moment life, well, for starters, there are some hidden things that one with the right eye could catch. In that past period, many things came from these particular evolved wolves. Their spiritual wisdom, their knowledge of halves, the wisdom and patience during severe times, where needing to hold is the best course of action. but most amazingly was wolves' knowledge and wisdom of words, and finding hidden truths through a mathematical and spiritual technique that my incarnate aspect named wolves knew. Each lesson was like a majestic mirror of their vast wisdom and knowledge. Their deep concept of love was so profound. I have to stop to just remember and see how to write it down. This was not the mere workings of animals or animal spirits. These were deep tactical ascended teachings, aligned with the highest of truths. For one to know just one sentence of their wisdom would be astounding. You see, the wolves spoke Elvish as their native language and knew all the spells, curses, and rhymes when it comes to doing magical things. But the thing that most got me was that they had a full knowledge of the ancient sound tones of that time and were great at pulling wisdom from the ether, masters of mind. These are just a few of the things I came to see that the wolves knew. There is something special about the wolves of that creation. They never died. Thus was the extent of their intelligence, that when something came to surprisingly kill off every one of them, a small group of them managed to know enough to be able to transform into the wind. And after that, my story goes end. This is a true story for all that the dark or evil ones wanted to stop in their savage massacre. They could never stop it because they held on to their knowledge and wisdom protected it, and were smart enough to get away from those wanting to erase them or what they knew. There is a reason the wolves are the cosmic administrators for the creation, and in my opinion, it's because I honestly feel like they have had and/or gone through every possible experience one can think of and have succeeded in all those cases, or have the knowledge and wisdom on how to succeed in any given situation that may arise in the creation. 9.7 times out of 10, the wolves have seen it and or know how to beat it. It is this type of knowledge that is needed to truly run the cosmos, and it's not given or handed out freely.